One question. If you had some extra money left over every month, what would you do with it? Would you pay off your mortgage early? Or would you invest that money instead? It sounds like a simple question, but the wrong decision could cost you thousands of dollars. Today, I'm going to show you the exact math that banks and financial advisors rarely explain clearly. So make sure you watch until the end, because I'll also share a simple rule that can help you make this decision in less than 2 minutes. First, if you're even asking this question, it means you have money left over after paying all of your monthly bills. So first of all, congratulations, because most people in America are not in that position. The personal savings rate is only around 3.6%, and many people are still living paycheck to paycheck. So having extra money every month is already a huge achievement. Now the question is, what is the smartest thing to do with that extra cash? To answer that, we first need to understand how a mortgage actually works. Let's say you borrowed $400,000 from the bank to buy a house, and you got a 30-year fixed rate mortgage at 7% interest. The bank makes it simple. It calculates one fixed monthly payment for the next 30 years, or 360 months. In this example, that payment is about $2,660 per month. Now here's the shocking part that most people don't know. Out of that $2,660 payment, only about $327 goes toward reducing your actual loan balance in the first month. The other $2,333 goes directly toward interest. Think about that. You're paying $2,660, but only $327 is actually reducing your debt. This system is called mortgage amortization. It's designed so that during the early years of your loan, most of your payment goes toward interest, while the principal balance decreases very slowly. And this isn't just true for the first month. For roughly the first 20 years of a 30-year mortgage, the majority of each payment still goes toward interest. Imagine, after 20 years, you could still owe around $229,200 on your mortgage. In other words, about 66% of the time has passed, but you've only paid off around 43% of the original loan amount. Now here's another number that might surprise you. If you borrow $400,000 at 7% for 30 years, you'll pay approximately $558,500 in interest alone. That means your total payments will be around $958,500. You borrowed $400,000 and paid over $558,000 just in interest. More in interest than the amount you originally borrowed. Now let's compare that. At a 5% interest rate, total interest would be around $373,000. At a 3% interest rate, total interest would be around $207,000. The higher the rate, the more expensive the loan becomes. And that's exactly why reducing your principal balance early can be so powerful. Now let's talk about the second option, investing. The S&P 500 has delivered an average annual return of approximately 10.26% since 1957. Even after accounting for taxes, many investors can reasonably expect around 7% to 8% annual returns over the long term. So here's the real question. If your mortgage interest rate is only 3% and you use extra money to pay down your loan, you're effectively earning a 3% return on that money. But if you invest that same money and earn 7% to 8% per year, investing may be the better financial choice. That's why if your mortgage rate is around 2.5%, 3%, or even 5%, investing is often the better option mathematically. However, when mortgage rates reach 6% or 7%, the decision becomes much harder. In that situation, paying down your mortgage gives you something very valuable: a guaranteed, tax-free, risk-free return equal to your mortgage interest rate. The stock market doesn't go up every year, but your mortgage interest keeps accumulating every single month. There's another important factor we need to consider: time. The longer your investment horizon, the more powerful compound growth becomes. For example, if you invest an extra $500 per month for 25 years and earn an average return of 8% per year, you could end up with approximately $473,000. But if you put that same $500 toward your mortgage every month, you could save approximately $188,000 in interest. Both options are good, but over very long periods, investing often wins because of compound growth. Now, if your goal is to pay off your mortgage early, here are 3 popular strategies. Strategy number 1. Bi-weekly payments. If your monthly mortgage payment is $2,660, divide it in half and pay $1,330 every 2 weeks. This results in one extra mortgage payment every year. And that alone could help you pay off your mortgage roughly 6 years earlier while saving more than $134,000 in interest. Strategy number 2. Add an extra $100 or $200 every month. Even adding just $200 extra toward your principal each month can potentially cut years off your mortgage and save around $126,000 in interest. Just $200 per month can make a huge difference. Strategy number 3, use bonuses, tax refunds, or windfalls. Did you receive a bonus, a tax refund, or a large unexpected payment? Instead of spending it, consider putting it directly toward your mortgage principal. One large lump sum payment can shave years off your loan and save thousands of dollars in interest. There are also benefits to paying off your mortgage that go beyond the numbers. First, peace of mind. No debt means less financial stress. Second, freedom from monthly mortgage payments. That money becomes yours to use however you want. Third, a better debt-to-income ratio, which can improve your overall financial flexibility. And fourth, entering retirement with a fully paid-off home. No mortgage, no bank, just ownership. Now here's the simple rule I promised at the beginning. If your mortgage interest rate is 5% or lower, investing is often the better choice because the stock market has historically delivered higher long-term returns. If your mortgage interest rate is 6%, 7% or higher, paying off your mortgage early becomes much more attractive because you're getting a guaranteed risk-free return while reducing debt. And if you want the best of both worlds, do both. Put some extra money toward your mortgage, invest the rest. There is no single perfect answer. It depends on your goals, your risk tolerance, and your personal situation. So now I want to hear from you. If you had extra money today, what would you choose? Pay off your mortgage early or invest it? Let me know in the comments. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button. It really helps the channel reach people. Subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next. Thanks for watching.